I'd really like it if Sloan wouldn't make those noises. Hey guys, this is a new angle in my room that I'm filming at. I usually never record right here because I usually have a lot of junk on here, and because this is not aesthetic. We're all about aesthetic around here if you have not noticed, but this is technically gonna be like a part 2 to this other video. I made a video about 23 books I wanted to read in 2023. So technically I'm just gonna say if I read those books in that video. So if you want to see like 24 books I read in 2020, please let me know. Also, if you can hear noise in the back, Sloan, he's being Sloan. So at the beginning of the video, Sloan! Alvin! Oh my gosh, I wish like I could video him right now. He literally has like a toy in his mouth and he's just walking around.
Anyways, so
okay, so the first book that I wanted to read is Happy Place, but I have yet to read that just because I don't even know if it's coming in paperback, but I'd rather have it in paperback because all of my other Emily Henry books are in paperback and it's just not aesthetic. Like I said, we're all about aesthetic around here. And then I wanted to read Meet Me at the Lake, which I did in fact read. And I have a reading vlog of me reading this, so it'll be linked right here. I gave it a 3 stars. I really don't remember anything. Oh, so it's about this. At the time, like when this first came out, a lot of people were like hating on it. Well, not really hating on it, they just didn't like it. And so for me, 3 stars is like it was mid. I like enjoyed it while I was reading it, but like it was mid. So it's about this girl, she meets this dude, and then they're supposed to like meet at this lake and he never showed up. But like I was saying, also, if you came here for good reviews, you came to the wrong channel, honey. Because half the time, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Also, I'm just gonna throw the books on the floor after. Next, I said I wanted to read Archer's Voice, which I have not read this yet, but I do plan to read this next because this is so many people's favorites. I know it's Steph Bohr's favorite, but I'm pretty sure like all the other YouTubers I watch enjoyed this. I am gonna be doing a reading vlog on this. Look out for that. So yeah, excuse me. And then I read You Deserve Each Other, which I gave a 3 stars also. It's just, I was like a little disappointed about like what people were saying about this because people were saying, so technically it's about this engaged couple and they're like about to get married, but they're iffy, like they're falling out of love a little, and so they don't like really want to get married. And so this is what people said, that they had like a prank war. They didn't actually. And so like whoever like didn't want to get like opt out of the the marriage, they had to pay the like wedding expenses. While they're pranking each other, they fall back in love. They weren't even really pranking each other, so that's why I didn't really like it. But I don't know if you can see, but I did annotate it, and I'm pretty sure this was like the first book I ever annotated just because some of the points were like really funny. I'm gonna read you some of the funny ones. Supervising is a tough job. Somebody's gotta do it. The girl was complaining about how she never gets flowers from him. This is him responding. But then when I do get you flowers, you set them on fire. And then I read Normal People. I don't even know where I got to, but I DNF'd it. Just because like I feel like for one, nothing was happening, and for two, I don't know if you know, but this author doesn't put quotation marks around the dialogue, and so it kind of got confusing a little. Like I said, I did DNF this, but I plan to reread this just because I feel like a lot of people do enjoy this while there is like some haters out there. I'm giving it another chance because it's Steph Bohr's favorite book. Also, and because I want to watch the show on Hulu. And then I said I wanted to read Every Last Word, which I gave this a 4 stars. And I do have a reading vlog on it, so I'm not going to talk that much. The only thing I'm going to say has like poetry in it, and it made me want to write poetry again. Did that even sound like English? And then I read Love in Other Words, which I have a reading vlog on this too, and I gave this 3 stars. This is a very hype book. If you really want to know like my thoughts and feelings, do go watch that reading vlog because I go more in depth. But I just think it was a little too overhyped for me. Like, it's a 3 stars, it was mid. And then I wanted to read Holding Up the Universe, which I actually have not read, but it is on my physical TBR. But I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. And then I wanted to read Atomic Habits, which I'm actually reading right now. I'm on page 69, literally. So far, it's actually so good. I was like literally on Snapchat telling my friends that they needed to read this. I don't think it's overhyped because like before it was like really hyped. I saw my fam read this and she was like the it girl for me. And so like whatever she said, I had to do. Like a year went by before I read it, but I did it for you. And also because of Reagan, she read this and this is her favorite self-help book. Honestly, when I started reading it, I thought it was going to be like really boring. But to me, everything was like really interesting. Like, I don't dread picking this book up, but the first self-help book I read, which I DNF'd for now, like I didn't want to pick it up. And he like explains it where like you can understand it. This will probably be a 5 stars. Yes, I am just like every basic bitch on the internet. And then I wanted to read the cheat sheet, which I read. Sometimes I do think about this. Because like when I first like picked this up, I thought they were going to be like little teenagers. They're not. They're actually adults. And he's like an NFL. Like, you know, he's famous. And so there's just like this scene where she's like in the bathroom, you know. And she eats this, whatchamacallit? They publish things about people. I don't remember, but one of those people. But then I read Tell Me Lies, which I have a reading vlog on this. Oh gosh. I missed like 2 books. The 2 books that I missed, One True Love and Alex Approximately, and I didn't read those. That's why I forgot. I was like going with the flow. Alex Approximately, it is YA, and I don't think I'm actually gonna like read that one, but One True Love I will definitely get to in the future. Anyways, Tell Me Lies. I gave this 1 stars, and then I tried to watch the Netflix series. Couldn't do it. This is a toxic relationship, and I just wasn't here for it, and so that's why I didn't really enjoy it. And I feel like it's very long. Look at this font. That's tiny. And I'm pretty sure they were rich. I might be making that up. No, they were in college. Anyways, let me make sure I'm not missing any. Yeah, I did miss a lot. Let's just like, let me look. Okay, so other ones that I missed. Honestly, this is like on brand for me, I feel like. So I wanted to read Just Last Night, Meet Me at Midnight. I thought you said this would work. Those are on my like Goodreads. I have books that like I want to buy soon, you know, like that. Sometimes I like click want to read and then totally forget everything about it. So I don't know what they're about. And so I don't know if I would like read them in the future. So you just have to like go into the future and see if I read them. The Wife Upstairs, which I actually did read this. It was really good actually because it's about like this.
Hey guys, so I didn't really explain this good because the main girl meets this guy. The guy has this wife, but she went missing / she was like dead. No one ever found her body, so it was like she's dead, but no one found her body, so she's like missing. But turns out she's just upstairs.
She's like, oh my gosh, this man has like her trapped. I need to help her. And that's all I'm gonna tell you because the rest would give it away. But it was really good. Let's just say it was so good. I was telling people about it when I was reading it. Like, I kept my mom updated. The ending was like a little weird because I wasn't expecting that. Because I was like, oh. Main girl's a dog walker. And I'm pretty sure the neighborhood she walks for, they are rich. So you get some tea up in there. And then I wanted to read Pack Up the Moon, which I got like 2, either not like 2020 Christmas. No, 2022 Christmas. Still have not read it. It's just so thick, and I don't know if I want to cry. If you've read this and you want me to read it, please inspire me to do so. If you had been with me, I've talked about this before. I gave this a 3 stars. I didn't really like the main character's boyfriend. I mean, it was okay. It was like not my favorite. I didn't cry or anything, but when I did get to the last chapter, I was like, oh, like this was me. Okay, so like the last chapter, I was like, like expecting more, but there wasn't no more. And then I wanted to read People We Meet on Vacation, and I did read it. I gave it a 4 stars, and I also have a reading vlog on this. And let's just say this is Best Friends to Lovers, and let's just say I ate this up. No crumbs left. Last but not least, I wanted to read Funny You Should Ask. I did end up reading this. I looked back on my YouTube and I don't think I have any reading vlogs on this, but it's about this celebrity and then this girl who interviews them. They like meet like 10 years ago, and it's like he like invites her to a party, I'm pretty sure, and then like 10 years later he's like not doing so well or something like that. I don't really remember, but I gave this a 3 stars. I don't remember anything about this. All right, that's all. Like I said, if you want me to make a 24 books I want to read in 2024, let me know, because I sure will do that. But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. My back hurts really bad. Thank you for watching. Whoa, see, like, I totally forgot to promo my Goodreads, so I'm just gonna do that now. If you'd like to see like what I'm reading, I'm literally reading 3 books right now, like in real time. You should definitely go follow my Goodreads, and while you're stalking me places, you should follow my Instagram and TikTok. I feel like nobody on here actually like follows me on other places besides like my friends who watch. That's all. Bye. I feel like I need to take a nap. Imagine it just wasn't filming. Oh, it was. Man.